26. I hope everybody's doing well today. Jimmy here with the JPAR Carolina Living and the CLT Life. So I want to bring this to you. Got a little information on managing your credit score. I don't know if you're seeing this backwards or regular, but managing your credit score and protecting your credit. I got this flyer. I got lots of other ones with great tips and information that are not just about real estate, but just good things to know in life in general. So just a little bit about managing your credit score, because I have a lot of people, not a lot, but occasionally I'll have clients that'll come to me and they want to buy a house, but they say, you know what, my credit is shot. I really need to improve my credit, and usually I'll refer them to a lender who can give them specific advice on how to improve their credit score along the way to be able to qualify for a loan or for a better loan. But there are some tips in here too, and this is something interesting. So the FICO score metrics, this is what they consider most important. So this is like inside information. I didn't even know this. So 35% of your score is determined by your payment history. So definitely make sure that you're up to date on all outstanding loan payments and credit bills. If you miss a payment, let your creditors know right away so it doesn't impact your credit. Number two, 30% of your score is on amounts owed. So the amount of debt that you take on and whether you're paying it on time will also affect your credit score. So this is like student loans, mortgages, car payments, things like that. 15% is the length of your credit history, like how long you've actually had a credit card. So that improves over time. So the longer you've had a line of credit, that will improve your credit score. 10% is the types of credit that you have in use. So a healthy mix of credit can help you improve your score. So that's why when you close an old unused credit card, you think, oh, I'm closing it out, that's going to help my score. Actually, if it's one that you've had for a while, it'll actually negatively affect your score. And then 10% is new credit accounts. So if you recently open a new credit card or receive multiple third-party credit checks, your credit score might drop a few points. But one of the good things to know too is if you're applying for a mortgage and you do the soft credit pull, yeah, it's going to affect you that first time, but they understand that if you're applying for a mortgage, you're most likely going to shop for the best deal. So having multiple credit pulls within a short window, to my understanding, does not negatively impact your credit any more than that first credit pull when you go to get pre-approved. So it's okay if you want to shop and see what the best deal is. Next up, I'm going to talk real quick about protecting your credit. So they give five pieces of advice to protect your credit. And identity theft is common worldwide, so falling victim to fraud can severely damage your credit. So use these tips to stay vigilant and keep your identity safe and secure online and in person. So number one tip is to set strong passwords. So they recommend keeping it at 12 characters or more that include numbers, capital letters, symbols, all that stuff. If you have a Google based account, they can suggest a strong password and they can keep it secure for you in that account. Or you can use a third-party security app. So I have an Android phone. I use an app called DroidPass, and I can put all my accounts and passwords in there, so it's not linked onto my computer. And then it's not like the same one that you use over and over again. So that's poor security password hygiene is when you use the same simple password over and over again. So try to avoid doing that. Number two, beware of Wi-Fi. So you want to make sure that you're on a private, secure Wi-Fi network. Sometimes when you go to places, you might go to a coffee shop or you might go to the airport or somewhere like that, and or go somewhere and you see public Wi-Fi. If you jump on there without the secure login through a virtual private network, then you are risking exposing that data. So lots of times when you go to a hotel, they'll give you their password, but then you go in through a virtual private network, and that will keep you more secure. But if you're just sitting at the coffee shop, you're on some free Wi-Fi, and there's no password or anything, just be, or even if there is, if it's a public Wi-Fi network, just be careful. I wouldn't recommend doing banking, for instance, on there. Number three, mind your data, so avoid entering any personal information onto websites that you don't trust. Here's one, keep tabs on the activity of apps you've linked to your Facebook account and check the off Facebook activity tool. So you can see who is using your information and adjust security settings accordingly. That's a new one for me. I'm going to do that one today. Number 4 here is to conduct a privacy audit. So adjust your social media settings to make sure that private information like your birth year or your cell phone is not out in public. And number 5 is shred it and forget it. So any mail that contains any sensitive information like your address, your social security number, anything like that, you should go ahead and shred those things too. So if you want more insights on how to establish great credit, you can give me a call. I can refer you to a local lender who can really break it down even more than that. And a tip on how to check your credit: you can actually access a free credit report directly through credit bureaus like Equifax and TransUnion. You can also check your credit score free online with sites like Credit Karma and Credit.com. So check those out. Let me know if you are looking for any more tips about your credit score or about anything else that is homeownership, financial, adulting related. Thanks a lot. Y'all have a good day. We'll see you soon. Take care. And if you or anybody that you know have a direct real estate need as well, I'd love to help them out. So if you know somebody who's thinking about buying or selling a house, maybe even just has questions about it, make a direct introduction. You can send us a joint text. 704-313-8514 is my business cell, so you can connect us directly there, or you can send a DM, or you can email both of us. Include my email, jimmygrappone@gmail.com. All right, thanks a lot. I'm letting you go for real this time. Take care.